Good afternoon from the Overseas Pub and Grill in beautiful downtown Marathon. Big news hit the streets today with the weekly ad or the weekly newspaper from Marathon, Florida is telling a story about a new featured detective show called True Detective that's going to be filmed right here in Marathon, and a lot of it filmed right here at the Overseas. This is a fantastic opportunity for the town and for the people or whatever. It's going to be set in the 1980s, which is the perfect spot for it, since this building's been in existence since '37 and was booming back in the 80s. There's lots of rumors going on. Folks are hoping to get Mick Jagger to do soundtrack, possibly get Chad Robinson, the famous actor, to come in, and also rapper Big Pat Driscoll to come in and do parts in the show. We're going to show you the building. We're going to show you some of the elements that they're going to be filming here. And now we're going to check around to see if anybody here locally has heard any of these rumors, and maybe he's got a better story than we've got or what we've been able to get out of the weekly newspaper. Tommy, have you read the story in the weekly about the True Detective show that's going to be filmed here at the Overseas?
No.
Do you know anything about it, Tom?
I don't.
Do you read, Tom?
No.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's all from Tom. Well, we're here at the Overseas Pub and Grill or whatever, and there was an article in the weekly magazine here regarding a new detective show that's going to be filmed here for HBO, and it's set in the 1980s and all that stuff. And if any of you read the newspaper, well, would you be interested in being in as an extra in a detective movie? Well, you can read it right there. You can read it out loud if you wanted to. Okay.
I watch them every day.
All right. And
Yeah.
do you like detective shows?
I do not,
Yeah.
but I like to be an extra.
There's a guy that wants to be an extra in the show. All right. And your name is?
My name is Detective Grasshopper.
HBO is going to be doing a detective film. It's going to be filmed here at the Overseas. Yeah, so we're looking for extras. So extra, read all about it.
Yeah.
All right. How's everything going over here, guys?
Great.
Right?
Best calamari and cheese.
All right.
Just happy to be here.
We're glad to have you here. Thank you. Okay, here we are in the kitchen at the Overseas Pub and Grill. Come on over, Lewis. We got Dan and Lewis here, cooking it up, making everything good out there that everybody's loving. That's Chef Kelly there, but he's a little camera shy. We'll have to get him the next shot. Okay, here we go now. And what is your name, sir?
Dave.
Dave. Now, Dave, do you think you'd want to be an extra in that show?
Yes. I want to sign up now. Where is a pen and pencil?
Okay, now what part would you want to play in the show?
I want to play the skinny guy.
Hi, folks. How are you?
Good.
All right.
Good.
And how's the food today? What did you get?
Classic Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. And how about you, young lady?
I got a hot dog.
Oh, that's my second favorite is hot dog. Here we are back at the Overseas Pub and Grill. You know, there's been a lot of talk about ghosts and about this building being haunted and about it's got the only basement in a building in the Keys or whatever. And years ago, there was a lot of stuff that went on in this building, such as that it was a brothel and a drug house and a drug transfer station, and if there had been murders in the basement, and there was old safes and all that stuff. But we're still looking for the old safes. We haven't found it yet. But we're going to give you a peek into the inside of the basement of the Overseas. As we enter the basement here of the Overseas, we'll see a doorway that goes into one of three 13 by 13 catacombs. What started out as a water reservoir, but ended up as a kind of an underground merchant's delivery business. There's escape hatches throughout the ceilings and a way to escape out into the backyard here. There's supposedly a safe down here, but we have not been able to find it. Al Capone was here back in the 40s. It's quite a mysterious place. Well, I want to thank TV88 for coming into the Overseas Pub and Grill to show you this stuff. And I want to make sure that you all read the Marathon Weekly and find out more about True Detective. And remember, if you want to be a part of the action, part of the crew, there's no guarantees or whatever, but come on down to the Overseas and sign up and we'll be glad to look at you. Otherwise, enjoy yourself and come to the home of the Overseas where the person next to you, it might be scary, but they may not be normal. Enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend.